Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ultimate USA Trucking Guide. Today we will be talking about the different types of double drop, gooseneck and lowboy trailers that currently exist in the USA market. More information will be provided in this presentation. Please also remember that some of my videos can exceed well over the 30-minute checkpoint, so please utilize the timestamps that I have provided below. So let's get cracking and move on to the second slide. Here we will be talking about the different types of trailers that are operating in the USA market. I will now quickly spell out the 6 trailer type abbreviations. DD stands for double drop, LA stands for drop deck landau, LB stands for lowboy, LO stands for lowboy over dimension, RG stands for removable gooseneck, ST stands for stretch trailer. You don't have to rack your brains on what these terminologies mean. Everything will be explained in due time. Okay, let's move on to the third slide. Here I have provided a checklist where I will elaborate about each and every point throughout this slide and will give examples to follow on. So please sit back, relax and take your time and watch this video till the end. Please also bear in mind that these points are not in chronological order. I will give you some time to scan this slide. Once you're done, we will start breaking down and explaining these points systematically. On this slide, we have currently 3 trailers. The first one being a double drop trailer, the second is a drop deck landau, and the third one is a lowboy trailer. I will also provide 3 extra variants for each trailer, so you can get a grasp of how they actually look like. You have probably realized by now that all 3 of these trailers have a well or a drop in height, as seen here, here, and here. There is a good reason for this. Let me explain from point to point. A double drop trailer is simply a flatbed trailer which has a separate lower deck. This is called a drop section. This is usually between the front and rear axles. This trailer setup allows for the transportation of tall and oversized loads that would normally exceed height restrictions on standard trailers. The drop section is usually 18 to 24 inches off the ground. This makes double drop trailers ideal for hauling large machinery, construction equipment, and other heavy-duty items. These types of trailers are typically used in construction, manufacturing, and agriculture sites, where oversized cargo must be moved across varying terrains while remaining within legal height limits. A drop deck landau trailer is a versatile trailer that features a hydraulic tilt bed, allowing for easy loading and unloading of heavy equipment. The drop deck design provides a lower deck height, granting stability and accommodating taller loads. The landau trailer is particularly popular in the USA for transporting construction machinery, agriculture equipment, and other large-wheeled items. Its hydraulic system simplifies the loading process, especially for equipment that can be driven directly onto the trailer. This type of trailer is commonly used in industries that require frequent loading and unloading, offering a practical solution for equipment dealers, rental companies, and logistic providers. A lowboy trailer, also known as low loader, is a heavy-duty trailer with a very low deck height, designed specifically to carry tall and heavy loads that cannot be transported on standard flatbeds due to height restrictions. The deck sits just 18 to 24 inches above the ground, making it suitable for transporting large construction equipment such as bulldozers, cranes, and other machinery. In the USA, Lowboy trailers are a staple in the construction, mining, and heavy haul industries. They are used to safely and efficiently transport oversized loads, ensuring that even the heaviest equipment can be moved legally and securely across state lines. So a Lowboy over dimension trailers are a specialized variant of Lowboy trailers, specifically designed to transport extremely large, wide, or tall loads that exceed standard dimensional limits. These trailers often feature additional axles, modular sections, and extendable decks to accommodate the oversized nature of the cargo. In the USA, Lowboy over dimension trailers are used for transporting heavy industrial equipment, large machinery, and other oversized items that require special permits and careful route planning. They are essential for industries such as energy, infrastructure, and large-scale construction, where moving massive components like transformers, turbines, or large beams is necessary. On to the fifth point. A removable gooseneck RGN trailer is a type of trailer where the front gooseneck section can be detached, allowing the trailer bed to be lowered to the ground for easy loading and unloading of heavy equipment. The RGN design is particularly useful for transporting wheeled or tracked machinery, as the equipment can be driven directly onto the trailer. In USA, RGN trailers are widely used in construction, agriculture, and heavy equipment industries. Their ability to handle heavy loads with ease, combined with the flexibility of front loading, makes them a preferred choice for transporting large, cumbersome items that require careful handling and secure transport. The last point on the second slide is extendable trailers. Now, an extendable trailer is a flatbed or drop deck trailer with a telescoping deck that can be extended to accommodate long loads that would not fit on a standard trailer. This feature makes extendable trailers ideal for transporting items such as steel beams, pipes, bridge sections, and wind turbine blades. Extendable trailers, also called stretch trailers, are crucial in industries like construction, infrastructure, and renewable energy, where transporting long, oversized loads is common. The adjustable length of the trailer allows for greater flexibility in load handling, reducing the need for special permits in some cases and providing a practical solution for transporting unusually long cargo across long distances. This sixth slide is going to be a short slide showing the different double drop, lowboy, and gooseneck trailer manufacturers that operate in the USA. I will also match all the companies to the 6 trailer types mentioned in the previous slides. So if anyone wants to buy a specific or a specialized trailer, then this slide will provide you some options and can help you choose the right company for your trucking business. This slide and the next slide will be part 1 and part 2 of the specifications of the 6 trailer types. They will be shown in a flashcard format with the DAT associated abbreviation and meaning. I will give roughly 2 minutes to read through this information. This slide will be very lengthy, so please consider taking down notes as we proceed, or you can just simply skip to the point of interest using the timestamps given below. So we will talk about double drop trailers and what kind of tools, equipment, and maintenance protocols are needed for optimum performance. So let's begin. Hydraulic jacks are used for raising the trailers for repairs and inspections. Straps and chains secure oversized and irregular loads. Loading ramps help to load tall or wheeled equipment onto the lower deck. A measuring stick is used to measure the height of the load and to ensure compliance with height restrictions. Now let's go on to the maintenance practices. Deck and frame integrity is to do regular inspections for cracks or wear, especially in the drop section, which takes the most weight. Tire and suspension inspections are needed given the trailer's low deck. Brake and lightings are vital to regularly check. This is to see if the brake and headlights are functioning properly, especially when carrying oversized loads. The last section is optional but is definitely recommended for improved safety. For overhead clearance, you need to ensure that the route is free of obstacles such as bridges and power lines, especially with tall loads. Depending on state regulations, special permits are needed for tall or overweight loads. Let's move on to our second trailer. A hydraulic system diagnostic tool is used to check and maintain the hydraulic tilting system. Winches are needed for pulling equipment onto the deck. Adjustable loading ramps are for easy loading of wheeled or tracked equipment. Hydraulic system checks are regular inspections, and fluid changes for the hydraulic system is to ensure that the tilt function operates smoothly. Regular greasing of the winch and cable can prevent frays and excess wear on axles and the suspension system. Loading angles are to ensure the tilt angle is appropriate for the equipment being loaded. Now let's quickly move on to the Lowboy trailers. Load binders are used for securing heavy and oversized machinery, whereas height stick and load levelers are used for measuring load height and keeping the trailer balanced. Fifth wheel coupling check is essential if carrying the maximum weight according to state permit. Frame inspections for cracks and stress should be done occasionally. Checking the wear on brake pads and the air pressure in the brake lines can help you drive safely through traffic. State permit for heavy loads is needed if the load exceeds the given weight limit. Proper distribution of weight is crucial to prevent accidents, tripping, and even wear on the axles. Let's move on to the fourth trailer type, and which will be about Lowboy over dimensions. Some over-dimension trailers have modular axles to distribute loads more evenly. Flat strength boards are used for loads that require additional support. They also have special indicators to monitor load height, so to ensure it doesn't exceed the permitted limits. Over-dimensional trailers often carry massive loads, making axle alignment and suspension checks critical to avoid wear and stress. Frame checks for any cracks or faulty welding should be checked on a weekly to monthly pre-inspection basis. Tire and wheels should be inspected frequently for pressure and tread depth. Route planning should always be part of daily pre-inspection routine, and also regular monitoring of load height will greatly reduce any accidents throughout the journey. Now we're on to our fifth trailer, which is the removable gooseneck, or RGN for short. This is one of the most commonly used trailers in the USA. Okay, RGNs have a hydraulic lift for attaching and detaching the gooseneck. Front-loading ramps are unique to RGNs for driving machinery directly onto the trailer. Wrenches are used for securing or removing bolts on detachable components. Regular checks on the hydraulic and mechanical systems that secure the gooseneck is always a plus. Deck and frame checkup should be done on an occasional basis. Hydraulic fluid leaks should be avoided and level fill-up should be maintained. Additional training might be required for front loading procedures. Height clearance must be monitored constantly when in transit. Always check if there is a state-specific permit needed for interstate trucking. The last trailer type is a stretch trailer or extendable trailer. These trailers have a telescoping deck adjustment in where you can extend and retract the trailer to fit different load lengths. Even the load bars on the side can adjust to secure the load in place. There is a pin and lock mechanism in place to prevent shifting during transit. Any rust, wear, or issues with the sliding mechanism must be fixed immediately in a specialized truck repair garage. This includes any problems with the pin, lock, brakes, lights, air valves, fluids, etc. A special road length permit might be required for some states. Load distribution must be properly distributed on the specific axle setup. Well done for those who have stayed with me till the end. From here onwards is going to be a much more simpler and straightforward presentation. Let's move on to the next slide. So this is going to be a very short slide, as I could only find 2 infographics that were related to the topic. Once you're done reading the slide, we will move on to the 11th slide. From this point onwards, the video will be presented in a no voiceover fashion. The upcoming slides will explain the specific regulations and permits involved with each one of the 6 trailer types. And the last 2 slides will be about the pros and cons of all 6 trailers. So please read the slides and be very attentive to the points being made, and I will see you in the next video.